show. Broadcast live, MLB The Show 21, Play by Career. And we'll see how it goes today.
Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Brian Pins.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead, locking down that W.
Bouncer to the left side. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number one. So the next to bat will be T.J. Nickdean, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
T.J. Nickdean.
First delivery to him. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Next to dig in, Gil Pacheco. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
And now the first pitch. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove. Moves it to 0-2 now.
Down 0-2 to a guy with this much weaponry, 5 pitches he can go to.
We'll have to press pause as that's strike 3 to retire the side. So they go down without a whimper here. 9th inning coming up. The Flying Squirrels are on top, 4-1. Carlos Sano comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 36.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of it.
I don't own any rights to the music, by the way, so I'm going to turn it off. So make sure that turns off immediately.
Developing minor league pitcher is coached up on meeting the challenge of a postseason push. Pressure will increase as the season winds down and the race heats up.
I'm on a double-A team right now. So I have to turn the music down because I don't want copyrights. So
Start doing that on Facebook,
You know when he got drafted, there were a lot
home videos. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Reading Fighting Phils and the Flying
Double-A,
Richmond.
Triple-A, then the majors.
Baseball on
They're
the
all
show.
connected. It's like the G League. Players come from the D League to the G League to the pros. Some people aren't good enough to just go to the pros, but in baseball, everybody starts off in the Double-A or Triple-A, and then they get picked up and go to the show.
Your take on it, Dan?
Yeah, but that's in baseball. Some other sports, people can automatically start on to the team, but baseball, they don't normally do that because they want them to get their game right before they go to the league, because majors is a different animal. The best of the best. Like, period.
So here is Donald Lee.
The third baseman, Donald Lee.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he will be... So they get run deficit here as the Sox retired.
That's not even my bad either.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Donald Lee.
Third baseman, Donald Lee.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Stepping in is Peter Maris, trying here to collect the tying run from second.
Baseman, Peter.
Here's the 3-0. Runner's on his way to third. It's taken and he's called out on a close play at third. So now to the plate, Donald Lee. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a rhythm.
He's set, here it comes. Lying toward the gap in left center. And that is the outfield grass for a base hit. He ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. And he's safe with the plate. We're all square and one apiece.
Nice. With the RBI.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Stepping in, Mitchell Tolman. First at-bat of the game for him here in the fifth, as he was a late entrant into this one. Land to the right side. Reined in. Time to spare. The side is retired. Stepping in next, Austin Listy. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a liner. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Digging in will be Donald Lee. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. This one's smoked the other way. High and deep to left. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. And the runner will score from second. And he is in there.
2-run RBI there.
And you can't hit it any better than that to keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it gets high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but I have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
Ready now is Mitchell Tolman. 0 for 1 for him here in this
second baseman, Mitchell.
Runner breaks for third. slow grounder to first. Scooped up. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2. So now a guy
I can tie it up right here.
in this one. Donald. He's got his sights set on a 5-hit.
Oh, man.
Slider to center field. And it's in there. Base hit. Now the relay home. Not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. So now here is Mitchell Tolman. They'll be looking for something to drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first.
Tolman.
1-1. In there, now the throw.
Oh, man. Tolman is tail.
Clearly they were hoping.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end.
Sucks. That was a hard game.
Ready. Capitalized on a good
Can't win them all,
on
though.
the way to the win.
What pitch this game?
He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Now here's the first offering. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Grounded to the right. He's got it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now at the plate here is Mickey Moniak, grounded out in his last at-bat. Curveball looked at here for strike 1.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup. Curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Late swing on that curveball right there to run the count 0-2. Don't think he recognized that one too well.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. This is swung out. Missed. 2 are quickly retired to start inning number 8.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has been sharp and backed up a nice effort turned in by the starters. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 scores would play the 8th. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Let's go, fellas, let's go.
Missed if they sit him down for the second time. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th, straight against Carlos Sano. Comes on.
Yeah.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd, seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Richmond Flying Squirrels jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Connor Menendez.
That was a good little series there. Well, yeah, they're quick. I also made myself a hard roll, and the roll is basically come in like either the mid of the stretch where they need someone to come in as reliever, and then or close, and then also do hitting and play third baseman. So I'm doing multi-roll. It's like the hardest thing you can do.
I'm not sure there's a more fascinating prospect in the game right now. He's breaking out as a hitter and as a pitcher. It's basically unheard of in the modern game. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline joins me. what lies ahead for him as both a hitter and as a pitcher?
Yeah, man, this is so much fun to watch what he's been able to do so far. I think developmentally, whether he was a two-way player or not, there are certain boxes the organization wants to check off in terms of getting enough reps, in terms of seeing him master the level he's at. I think he's pretty close to showing that he's ready for a stiffer challenge, maybe with a call up to.
Make sure you guys comment if you guys like my gameplay. Make sure you guys comment that in the chat, please.
Any player as a hitter or as a pitcher.
Oh, yeah, at least 100 comments per video. I'm going to start off with that. At least start off with 25 tonight.
There'll be more pressure either internally or externally.
Focus on one, but the way he's going right now, all signs point to him being able to do both of these things, both pitch and hit at the highest level.
A Double-A manager has called one of his young players in for a quick word. The word is good. Within 48 hours, this player will be in a new city and putting on a new uniform.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the El Paso Chihuahuas and the Sacramento River Cats. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Banda will be on the bump for game 2
of the series.
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.5.
Now to the plate, here is Donald Lee. And he's got runners at the corners here with only one gone.
Donald Lee.
He's set and the pitch. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. And a leaping effort at the wall.
First pitch, first hit, a AAA is a home run. 2-run bagger.
You got that right, Matt. For a hitter, there's nothing better than driving the ball over the wall. And obviously, organizations love to have guys coming through the minors that can do it consistently. If he can keep rounding the bases here at AAA, he's going to find himself in the show before too long.
Next it will be Donald Lee. Started this one.
Yeah, man, that last one wasn't exactly a eight-measure shot. Listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, but they call that a wall scraper in his last AD. But listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Reined in. There's one. On to first, and they turn the...
Got a little.
That's one of the
I
hardest.
was a little greedy there, guys. Sorry about that.
A difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time.
He threw a changeup.
They get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Donald Lee.
Donald Lee.
First pitch on the way. And he turns up.
That one's gone.
High and deep to right. Out of here. Into the visitors' bullpen.
So 2 home runs. So I'm batting probably 750 right now.
A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as they've widened this.
Actually 2 for 3, so I'm 6-6-7 right now. 26-6-7.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Next up, Robert Burns.
Try to get double play here. First double play. I'll see runs.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line shot to third base, and the runner gets back. No double play. Donald Lee to the plate again and looking for home run number 3 in the ball game. Second coming back in the fifth. First offering on its way.
2 for 4.
And quickly, there are 2 away. Now at the plate is Robert Byrne starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill your chances.
That's a put out right there.
On the first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
We won. First game.
That's usually the case when you win a game like 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one is. The Sacramento River Cats jumped out to an early lead in the first that never looked back. Donald Lee comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 70, Donald Lee.
All right, I'm closing. My first closing job.
Who's a not here 0 for 3 in the game so far.
Down by 1. I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
No balls on the strike to count. Into the lineup, here comes the 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Fielding cleanly. Go on the first for the
first out.
This is how the 9th inning gets underway. Next it'll be David Palmer, who doubled his last time up. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad back barrel catches.
What a break on that ball.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. To the left side, but it's well fouled. 0-2 once more. And he struck him out.
That's okay.
And that's a cool moment for him on the mound as he racks up his first strikeout since coming to AAA.
One of the things you're looking forward to as a pitcher, can he advance to the next level? That strikeout right there, his first strikeout in AAA, could mean a lot of confidence for down the road.
Winston Sawyer will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Third baseman hugging the line here, now the first pitch. Grounded back up the middle.
Oh no.
Continue as that's through for a 2-out.
Failed my challenge.
What an unbelievable at-bat right
it's
there.
Okay.
9th inning, game on the line.
I'm going to end it right here.
To create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Mike McMillan is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Sorry, there's only one here.
Hardy on that swing is well wide at first. And he struck him out.
Got him.
Number 3, so that'll wrap things up here as they lead the
It's my first save.
stranded at first. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The River Cats took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Zach Littell runs win number 7 on the season. Ryan Weathers pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Donald Lee closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa.
Yeah, that felt good. How you guys feel about that game? Please tell me in the comments how you feel. Also, what I would like to also see is I want you guys to rank my gameplay for the time. I know sometimes, I do really good with good constructive criticism. There's always going to be haters out there, but I would like to know what my viewers think about my gameplay. Please tell me in the comments below.
He recently got the call to AAA, and he is now within shouting distance of the major leagues. But for now, he'll have to prove that he can compete and excel at this AAA level. Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline is here with me today. How does AAA prepare a player for the major AA doesn't?
Yeah, I think it's changed a lot in recent years. They used to always say that if you could compete at AA, you could play in the big leagues. And that might be true, but you're seeing fewer and fewer players make that double jump up to the big leagues. Organizations want their prospects to play in AAA. I think it's another level of challenge. It's kind of an incremental step rather than throwing them right into the fire of a big league competition. You have a lot of guys at the AAA level who have big league experience. They know how to play at that level, and so he'll face that kind of level of competition, but he'll also be able to pick the brains of guys on his own team who have been there. So when that call does come for him to make it to the big leagues, he'll be ready.
Facts. That's what I was telling the Nene. Also, make sure you guys subscribe to the Nene. Be positive. That is my wifey. But the fact is, she's also a streamer, video game player. She plays right next to me. One of the best humans I know. Everybody give a shout out to the Nene, my #1 fan. Thank you.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Sacramento, number 7.
All set for the bottom of the ninth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Matthew Batten.
Always a tall task trying to rally back in the late innings, but I think this game could still turn quickly. A leadoff runner on base right here could be huge to get something going.
Here's the first pitch. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one. The Chihuahuas find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty B, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Matthew Batten is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the ninth. Nick Tanalou comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Good knuckle curve, and he's got him behind 0-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Next to hit, Ben Ruda. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. And now a soft liner to the left side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is popped up. He brings it in, and they make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over. 9-7, the final score in this ball game. Sacramento crossed the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Wandy Peralta claims the win out of the pen, his first. Donald Lee hammers down the save, his second.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention, please.
Into the box, Gosuke Kato, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out.
3. Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They're just...
When you get to the AAA level, you know exactly how close you are to making the major leagues. Sean Casey, you know more than a little about that. You only had to spend 20 games at AAA before you got the call to the majors for the first time. What's it like being on the doorstep of the show?
Well, when you
get to AAA, this is where you.
I like how they have this on here.
The next
Makes the game, feel more like a show, Sports Center.
So, I think one thing when you get
Gets the relevant people who actually played in the game or play sports, baseball
not so many
type.
young kids like there were in the lower levels. So it's definitely a different.
Because there are women that speak in here too, but like they have like the what's her name, Finch, one of the greatest softball players to play the game.
And play as hard as I can. And
She holds, one of the greatest records of winning history. So it's cool to have some of the greatest minds in the sport and visions in the sport who actually playing here. How do you guys feel about that? You guys tell me in the comments.
At the AAA level, a lot of your teammates are guys who have been to the show already, and they can impart a lot of wisdom that can be really useful to a young player. I got to think you need to pay attention.
Oh, yeah, it happened all the time. I mean, I remember players coming down to AAA, and they would tell stories of how things are done in the big leagues, and it would make us better. We'll be all ears. I certainly was just trying to learn what do they do in the big leagues? What do they think like, and what's their approach? Can I adapt, some of these ideas to my game? So, yeah, it was awesome to have those guys come down and kind of take us under their wing.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
So everybody, I'm going to be hitting a little break here for a second. So I'm just letting everybody know I'm going to go on a break. I have to make an important phone call to my mother.
Ladies and
Donald
gentlemen,
Lee takes the
Takes the mound here. Not a
All right, here we go. We're back at it, guys.
Because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless.
Donald Lee.
But to be an independent contractor, you gotta be able to take your own breaks.
Here's Juan Lagares.
Leading off.
First pitch on the way.
The center fielder.
What? Terrible call.
Grounded to first. Scooped up. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Raul Garcia. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit in the air down the right field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. It's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
Now to bat, Taylor Ward. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First delivery to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. That evens it up 1-1. Now pitch on the way. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. It looks like the fastball got away from him there.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing.
And he gets strike 3 called in here, and with that, this one is over.
It's always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
8-4 this afternoon. The Rivercats win this game from the third inning on and never wavering. He wins in relief for the 8th time this year. So that will just about do it for Florian Roses and Plesac and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out MLB The Show's coverage of the minor leagues continues as we make a stop in the 10-team AAA West. Tonight, a matchup of teams at opposite ends of the division between the Salt Lake Bees and the Sacramento Rivercats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. John Brebbia, a Massachusetts-born right-hander, will get the start in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-1 strikeout to walk ratio.
Next will be the designated hitter, Raul Garcia. It was an 0-for-4 day for him in yesterday's loss. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. Over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Now into the box.
Donald the third baseman. Donald Lee.
First pitch on its way. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. On the move is Lagares. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. So now into the box is Donald Lee. He flew out in his last debut.
Donald Lee.
First pitch of the AB now. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Lagares. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's 4-2.
Good hitting is contagious. We all know that. He saw his buddies get some good swings earlier in the inning, and he does just the same, driving in 2 more here. The guy in the bump has got to find a way to get some outs, or he's going to be gone in a hurry.
Pitch outside the throw, and he'll be tagged out trying to steal third. That just doesn't. Next to hit is Donald Lee. We'll see if he can come through at a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. High and deep to left center field. Looking up is the left fielder.
That was a normal swing.
So a 3-run shot to left center. 3rd home run for him on the year. And the lead is now 7-2.
I didn't do a power swing. That was normal. That kind of idea was already out.
Well, I know hindsight is 20/20, but it's obvious the manager should have taken him out a smidge earlier. Too late now. A 3-run bomb is the result.
Another trip to the plate for him here tonight. 4-2 at this point. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit next up is Robo Garcia. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, this foul will be too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant building clock, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time.
But he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. Striding in is Donald Lee. First offering. This is pulled into right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? 7-5. Tonight's final. The Rivercats took the lead in the 4th and run on until the end.
All right, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for watching. I hope you guys follow in the future. Make sure you guys subscribe. I have a lot of content, a lot of different games I play every day. Make sure you guys freaking hit that like button on the videos that you guys watch. And then also hit that freaking notification bell so you can see all my future stuff in the future, guys. So, to the future, I hope you guys have a good one. I hope you guys had something, learned something. And just have a good day. Make sure you guys smile at somebody. All right. Have a good day.